Neal Isaacs, the Raleigh business broker, coming to you with another video for business owners interested in learning about the sale of their business or even about buying a business. The topic of my content today is why to even think about selling after your best year ever. But first, a quick story. Years ago, I knew a broker who had a friend, and that friend knew an owner who had the limousine preferred vendor contract for the US Open. This was one of the biggest events in the market, and they sent a lot of limousines out. They did a lot of rides. Their company made a huge amount of money that year. They knew they would, and they executed, and it was a really good year for that company. Simultaneously, that owner was arranging for the sale of their business. And quickly after that event ended, the company was sold, and that owner got a top dollar for the company. They went out on top. They had the foresight to know the getting was good. The company was most valuable. Right then, they took advantage of it. They took money off the table. Rarely do people even think about doing this when times are good. But I'm here to tell you, it's a wise move. So why would you sell when times are good? Why would you go out on top? Why would you sell after your best year ever? Well, the number one reason, I think, is it's extremely hard to recover from a bad year. Business buyers, bankers, they look at the financial trends, what I call it the financial story of a business. They want to see it climbing. The first year it drops, you're starting over. You have to climb back up. 2 consecutive years of cash flow that sustains debt service coverage. I'm getting technical here. All I'm saying is, if there's a bump in the road, it's a steep road to recovery. Going out after your best year ever entails that you're taking money off the table. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But there's more to it than that. We live in uncertain times. Even if you're firing on all cylinders, entrepreneurship is a risky game. And there always can be factors that you can't control that could contribute to your company not making as much money. This is where the risk of entrepreneurship is. It's a double-edged sword because we have the freedom to make as much as we want, but we're also vulnerable to market forces that we can't control. Another reason why I encourage people to consider their options for exit after their best year ever is that for owners who have thought about selling their business, who have motivating factors to sell, what I have seen from talking to thousands of business owners is those motivations tend to only get stronger. If you want to sell your business today because you're burnt out, because you want to spend more time with your family, with your grandchildren, because you promised your spouse you would move to the beach, trust me, those reasons aren't going away. You will think about them more and more and more. Rarely does going back to work and working harder solve problems that are calling to you outside of work. It just doesn't work that way. So if you have this motivation, now may be the time to act on it. So I would encourage you to play with the house's money. You don't have to retire. You could take the chips off the table and invest in another business. That is leveraging your assets to their maximum potential. And it's de-risking it. You've taken the money off the table. So that's my message for you today in this new year. Why to go out on your best year ever. If you want to know what your business is worth, call me, Neal Isaacs, the Raleigh business broker. I help owners with their options for exit, whether it's valuation or seller representation. I'd love to learn more about you and your business. And obviously, all calls are confidential. But if you have something to say about this video, this channel, I encourage you to put your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, smash that like button, right? Thanks. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. This is Neal Isaacs. Until next time, have a great day and Happy New Year.